Dzień dobry, Planszówki TV, witam bardzo serdecznie. Mam nadzieję, że mnie widać w kamerze razem z naszym gościem specjalnym Erykiem Langiem. Słuchajcie, jest taka sytuacja, że jedziemy w tym tygodniu na konwent do Cannes, do Francji i Eryk przyleciał tutaj, troszkę tutaj działamy razem, są takie różne historie się dzieją i potem lecimy do Cannes i dolecimy do Cannes we are going to Cannes in 1 hour. That is true?
Yes. Dzień dobry.
So we have not much time, nie mamy dużo czasu ciaki, ale macie masę pytań, więc odpowiadam na te pytania. Pytanie dzisiaj odpowiada Eryk. Eryk, we have a lot of questions from our fans. I have them all listed here. We will not answer all of them because there's too many questions, as we expected probably.
And jestem głodny.
To jest nieprawda.
Jestem bardzo głodny.
Stop. Eric, Thomas asked, Eric, how many of your games, if any, didn't make it through the prototype testing phase?
Most of them. I would say maybe 1 in 10 games actually makes it into final publication. I throw most of my stuff away.
Okay.
That's sad.
Give us this prototype.
Most games are not good enough.
That is true.
That's true. Come on, next question.
I'm reading. Is there any game you created that you play right now and I think nowadays I could make it better?
Yes, every single one.
Exactly.
Every single one. But we were talking about this yesterday, right? And sometimes, even though I think I can do it technically better today, I don't necessarily know if it would be more enjoyable to fans. So even though I think I can do better, I don't touch old games. I let them rest as they are. They belong to the market and I move on to different games.
Przemek pyta, czy Eryk miał okazję zagrać Marcianina. He asked if you played My Martian. Not yet.
Not yet. I saw the box yesterday though.
Yep.
It looks, I love Robinson Crusoe. That's one of the reasons I looked up Ignacy at, was it Gen Con or was it?
BGG, we met for the first time at BGG.
BGG, yeah. I went to tell him, I love Robinson Crusoe. And now that's where I started realizing I'm watching this guy. So now First Martian, you better be better.
Stop doing that. Stop doing that.
No pressure.
This is a question that I suppose the answer is no, but I'm asking it. Can you tell us anything about Rising Sun that is not yet announced officially? Anything secret? Of course they want something secret.
Of course. Yes. So
you're lucky.
A little insight, and this is something that we shared. So I've changed the game many times, of course, over the course of several years, and I had the way that combat worked in the game was very different 2 years ago than it is now. And when I realized that the game was 100% politics, I wanted to make the combat have a strong bidding element with cool little combat boards. Then at Dice Tower Con, I saw Cry Havoc, and I said, "Oh God, it's not the same. They're very different." But the fact that
we were first,
the fact that there was a board, and I was like, I went to Ignacy immediately and said, "Okay, dude, look, I have a board, and people are going to do things. They're not going to put miniatures on it. It's all going to be hidden and stuff, but people are going to make the comparison. Just warn you, I'm working on this." So it's you will probably see a little bit of comparison, but overall, the way that combat works in this game is diplomatic and requires a lot of bluffing. So I'm very, very happy with how it works. It fits into the negotiation part of the game very well.
This is funny. Are you planning, or are there any plans for more expansions for the others?
No. I will never.
New campaign or scenario.
I will never say never. I designed a ton of content for the others, and most of it didn't make it. This is what you see is what we consider the most play tested, polished of the bunch. I had ideas for lots of stuff to do with the others, but what you see is designed. Is years worth of content.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you say anything about the super secret stuff that you teased on Twitter yesterday?
With Ignacy? It's gonna be cool. Well, also I think I can say, we locked in a lot of the core engine of the game, and I think it's something that it's going to be I think it's going to be a very original design and something that accomplishes something that we both wanted to do in games for a very, very long time.
And we start with lowering the pressure right now. Lowering the pressure.
Yes,
Lowering the height.
it's not going to be a god construct. It is simply going to be a game.
We are lowering the hype from the day zero.
Yeah, exactly right.
Eric, do you want to design a game for kids?
Oh yes, I do, very much so. I actually, I have I have a number of nephews and nieces that I want to play more games with, and I actually designed Dolores for Louis Mem for something that my nieces could play, and I'm going to do more, but it's not my strength. So I throw almost all of my ideas for kids games away. One day.
Łukasz asked, are you going to visit Vikings and Blood Rage theme in the future, or you are done with Vikings?
Well, maybe I will do more things for Blood Rage in the future, almost for certain, but with another game, no. Blood Rage is everything I wanted to do with Norse mythology for the foreseeable future.
Is there any of your games that you still play and have fun and enjoy and like you playing in your private time?
Mm-hmm, absolutely. Usually games that are a little older that I haven't like just been developing. So I'm sure like Ignacy can say when the games that are finished right now we're sick of because we played it so much. I'm playing Blood Rage again because it's been a long time. So I'm playing and enjoying Blood Rage. I'm very bad at it. I play Dice Masters a lot. I play Duelist a lot. I've actually just recently gotten back to Warhammer Invasion because the game's been out of my mind for a long time. I got back and played, and I'm actually pretty good at it.
Oh, you played the Invasion, right? No?
Shame on you.
I play, but at this moment I am not playing the Invasion.
Yeah,
Now
there's so many games. How can you keep up?
Mr. Lang, how do you manage to make so many games each year? Because he works hard.
I stopped sleeping
A few years ago. This is Mr. Lang. Can you tell us what will be the biggest difference between Blood Rage and Rising Sun? We were expecting people would be comparing games.
Sure, yeah.
What's the biggest difference?
So I'll tell you everything. The only thing that's the same about both games is that they both have monsters and gods and warriors. That's it. So Blood Rage is a wrestling battle royal fast combat fest. Rising Sun is a meditative, diplomatic negotiation game that has brutal combat in it, but you use very different skills. The two games are more different than they are in common. There's only one mechanic that is the same in both games, and that's a fairly common mechanic anyway.
And the last question. I mean, there is more, but we have to. And this question is stupid, and it is asked by my friend. So.
By who?
Leszek. Leszku, drogi Leszku. And he asked, what you had good to eat here in Poland?
What did you have good to eat? Actually, the food's been very good.
You see?
We had food at our hotel. I don't know what any of it was called though. I mean, I had good chicken with potato and vegetables.
And the phrase "jestem głodny" is just.
It was the first thing I learned when I got on my plane. I know how to say "I'm hungry" in 27 different languages, and I learned on my phone. I came out and I said, "Hello, Ignacy. Hello, Mary. Jestem głodny."
Dziękujemy za pytania. Thank you, Eric, for being with us at the show.
Dziękuję. Dziękuję ci. Sorry.
Jestem głodny. Widzimy się my za tydzień, a z Erikiem za jakiś czas znowu. Dziękujemy. Strzała. Papa.
Ciao.